shot then, eh? Makes it too hard, doesn't it? I bet Steve Davis couldn't do that. Been a bit of a debate tonight on Twitter about Dave Allen's levels, what level he's at. Just had a debate with somebody who I respect, and he says that Dave Allen's English level. I don't agree. I think he's area level. Now, it's very easy for people to say anything about a boxer, because first thing they can say is, oh, you've never fought, or you've never turned pro, or oh, you to have a go at a boxer, they're getting in ring, they're risking their lives. Now listen, that's very true. Very, very true what people say. But when all's said and done, I'm going to dissect a record here. Now, it's very hard for me to do this when it's somebody who's your mate, but this is what has to be done. Now, this is how I look at it. Now, I made a mistake earlier, I got it wrong. Dave Allen he had 6 wins when he left Dennis, 6 wins, and 6 wins. He turned pro at 20 with Dennis Hobson, 6 wins and a draw. Now, going through his record, he's now had 17 wins, 5 losses and 2 draws. So when he left Dennis Hobson, my friend and who I work for, he was 6-0 and a draw. Since then, he's had 11 wins, 5 losses and a draw. So he's gone 11, 5 and 1 without Dennis. Now, the wins that he's had, let's have a look at the wins since he left Dennis. He beat a guy 19 and 34. Then he's beat a guy Fabrice Oreng 10 and 7. Jason Gavin 27 and 20. He's then lost against Dillian White and Ortiz. Right, never won a round in them fights. So you got 17 rounds there, lost every round. He then beat a guy 22 and 28 and 0. He then beat David Howe 12 and 4. He knocked him out. He then lost to Lenroy Thomas. He then beat Tom Dallas. Now, that was Tom Dallas's last fight. He retired Tom Dallas. Now, I don't know how to take piss out of this, but he retired Tom Dallas, who'd gone 3 and 9 in his last 12. 3 and 9 in his last 12 fights. So what's that tell you? Means he's not sliding it. That fight was actually a move around. He wasn't supposed to knock him out. Supposed to give him some rounds, but he went and knocked him out, didn't he? So it is what it is, isn't it? Now, after Tom Dallas came Lenroy Thomas. That was at Commonwealth. He got another chance against him and he didn't win. He got stopped in the second round with a cut, but he'd lost first round. So then we've got David Howe. Now David Howe, in the space of 14 months, had gone 2 and 4 since Dave knocked him out before. So he'd gone 2 and 4. What happened? Well, Dave knocked him out again. Well, it's easy to knock someone out once you knocked him out once, isn't it? Ask Joe Calzaghe about that, the only guy he ever rematched. Now, after David Howe, he fought Yoka, a guy with 4 fights on his record. He won every round, knocked Dave out in 10th. He then fought Nick Webb. He beat Nick Webb. He lost first 3 rounds and stopped him in 4th. But he admitted he didn't train for it, so that was good, stopping Nick Webb. But Nick Webb, had he beat anybody with a winning record, Nick Webb? Let me have a look. 2, 3, 4, 5. He beat 4 or 5 people with winning records, Nick Webb, but no, hang on a minute, 2 seconds. He just lost against a guy with a losing record, Sokolowski. Jesus, Dorian Darch beat Nick. No, he beat, hang on a minute. Dorian Darch lost to Nick Webb, didn't he, after Dave Allen knocked him out? Did he? Yeah. So Dorian Darch lost against him. Dave knocked him out, didn't he? And Sokolowski knocked him out. So Dave did what he had to do there. So is that his best win, Nick Webb? Let's have a look. Samir Nebo. Before he fought Dave Allen, he fought Tom Swartz. Tom Swartz knocked him out. Fucking hell. Jesus. Oh, God. Shocking. He looks a scary guy, though, that Nebo. Ariel Esteban Bracamonte, that were life and death. And then he had a good win against Lucas Brown. Lucas Brown, 40-year-old, by the way, 20 stone. So Dave admits it weren't the Lucas Brown that, you know, beat the guy when he won the WBA regular. But look, I'm not going to pick holes in it because he's a boxer and he deserves respect. But then jumped in with David Price because he thought he were another Lucas Brown, didn't he? Well, if I can beat Lucas Brown 28 and 1, I'll beat David Price 24 and 6. Lost every round. So point I'm trying to make is, you know, Price, Yoka, you know, Price, Yoka, Ortiz and White. You got 37 rounds in, never won a round in them fights. You know, the other fight that he'd lost were Lenroy Thomas. You know, he got another chance to put that right, and it just, I don't know. Look, this is how I look at it, right? This is how I look at it. I look at it like this, right? Dave Allen's area level. Now, if people don't want to agree with me on that, don't agree with me. But I'm telling you, he is area level now. He's putting out tweets saying he's waiting for Eddie Hearn to get in touch with him to fight Gassiev and he'll welcome him to the heavyweight division. Now, you can't put tweets like that out and then in next breath put tweets out saying that hey, last 18 months you've been ill and you're walking around with glasses on saying you've got bad headaches and blah de blah de blah and all that crap. We can't do that and then in next breath say you're waiting for a call to fight Gassiev, because if Dave Allen gets hurt against Gassiev or gets brain damage, the British Boxing Board of Control are going to be, well, the British Boxing Board of Control are going to be like under pressure, aren't they? Because the people are going to say to him, well, you've got a man here that's putting tweets out saying that for 18 months he's not been well health-wise and he's having bad headaches and he's walking around in a pair of jam jar bottoms for glasses, you know, looking well dodgy. Now, David will be listening to this because he likes to do, and he's got all his gimp mates who will inform him about this. But the bottom line is this: you're not gonna get, right, fights with Gassiev when you're going around saying you've got bad headaches and you've not been well 18 months and blah de blah. That's just how it goes, I'm afraid. That's just how it goes. Now, I think him and Darren Barker could be done now. I think so. I don't think Darren Barker knew what he were doing at corner. Just like when he had Lee Purdy. I think Dave will be trained by Steffi Bull. Steffi Bull's got a gym right corner from his house, and he'll be podding and poking it right direction now to get David on board. Now that he's lost Josh Whale. So I had to laugh the other day when I heard that they were all sat in the gym talking about me. I'm not a fighter, but it's nice to know. How you doing, Steffi? You alright? There's talkers, Steffi, and there's prawn cocktail walkers. Alright, you know where I am. But Dave Allen's area level. Gorman is English level. Nathan Gorman, he's English level, Nathan Gorman. Now, if Dave Allen is not area level, what level is he? Because Gorman beats him, doesn't he? Dubois is British level. Now, all these people at Sky and all these people who come on here and say, Dave Allen's British level, what are you on about? It's British level. Well, British level is you disrespecting British Lonsdale belt. Dave Allen's not won a British title. Dillian White's won a British title, but he's not gone above it to European, has he? He's good enough to, but he hasn't, has he? Now, till somebody beats Caballel, they can't say the European level. David Price has not won a European title. He's never been by a British. And he's just won every round against Dave Allen. And it was years ago when David Price were a British champion. So, if David Price is a former British champion and he beat Dave Allen up for 10 rounds and made him quit after 10 rounds, Dave Allen can't be British level, can he? I'm looking at the facts. Hughie Fury. Would he beat Dave Allen? Yeah, he would. He'd jab him to death, wouldn't he? Dave wouldn't get near him. But Dave would take that fight to get it mixed. Would Chisora beat Dave? Now, he's won a European title. Derek Chisora. Would he beat Dave Allen? You'd say he would, wouldn't you? He's Euro level. David Price, he's maybe just British level. Dillian White is Euro level / world level. Daniel Dubois, he's British level. He's got a win over Gorman. That's it. Yeah, he's got a great future ahead of him. He's 21-year-old, but he's got a win over Nathan Gorman, who's a 23-year-old, 16-1. Now, who is Nathan Gorman? Who's his best win? He beat that Sokolowski in October last year, 5-12 he is. He beat Kevin Johnson. He's a safety pin Johnson. Beat him on points. He's fought for a world title, but he don't get hit much, does he, Kevin Johnson? And he beat Razvan Kajanu, 16-4. So you'd say he's English level, wouldn't you? But is that doing a disservice to English title? Cause I don't know. For me, Gorman comes in out of shape all the time. He looks like he can have a row on that, but I'd like to see Nathan Gorman fight Dave Allen. That's what I'd like to see. But Dave Allen don't fight in a Frank Warren show because he probably worried he's not going to get paid. No, that's just boxing, isn't it? He'll stick with Eddie Hearn, won't he? When Eddie's done with him, he'll be probably struggling to get a licence because there'll be not left of his brain at this rate. Calling out Gassiev, Jesus. But like I've just said, world level, you've got elite level fighters, Tyson Fury, Wilder. They're elite level. Then you've got world level fighters, Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz. Then you've got Euro level / world level, Dillian White. That's what you put Dillian Whyte in that bracket, wouldn't you? Then you've got European level fighters, your Pulevs and your Yui Fury. And don't forget, Yui's only 24, it's plenty of time. And after that, you've got British level, Daniel Dubois. Now, Daniel Dubois knocked out Nathan Gorman. Nathan Gorman, you'd have to say, drops down from British level because he's just been beat, hasn't he, for a British title. So he's back to, he's English level. Now, David Price has just won every round against Dave Allen, and he's a former British champion, David Price. Former. He isn't now, he's a former. And he's just beat Dave Allen up for 10 rounds and stopped him. Now, so if he's a former British level, Dave Allen's not British level, is he? Not current. So Dave Allen, he goes back, doesn't he? He goes back down below British level. Is Dave Allen Commonwealth level? Well, he's had 2 bites at the cherry against Lenroy Thomas and never come away with a belt. So if he's not Commonwealth, he's not British, he's below that. He's English, like my friend just said to me, or area level. I'm saying he's area level. If he beats Cash Ali for the area title, I'd like to see Dave Allen fight for English title then and learn his trade, go back to the beginning. That's all he's got to do now. Instead of trying to reinvent yourself with all these, oh, let's train with Darren Barker so Eddie can see I'm training, or let's put these glasses on and, you know, we'll do a bit of PR in these glasses and whatever. Look, go back to the beginning and be a boxer. Go fight Cash Ali, right? And build yourself up on small shows instead of putting your Senate mix for these big fights on Sky, because all you're going to do is just get knocked about. Now, as I'm looking at this now, as I'm looking at this, the British top 10, Joshua 1, Tyson Fury 2, Dillian Whyte 3. Well, Joshua and Fury don't have belts, do they? Whyte 3, he's not got a belt. He might be getting a drug ban. Chisora 4, he's not got a belt. When I say belts, I'm on about area level, English, British, Commonwealth, European and a world title. The 6 levels. We call it the 6 levels. Joshua ain't got a belt. Fury not got a belt. Whyte ain't got a belt. Chisora not got a belt. None of them lot want to fight for a European title. Joe Joyce. What belts Joe Joyce got? He ain't got a belt. I don't see Joe Joyce mentioning Euro level, but I think Joe Joyce is probably Euro level. British stroke Euro level. People have higher opinions about what they are, don't they? Daniel Dubois, British level. Dave Allen ranked number 9 on BoxRec. Dave Allen had a date with Savannah Marshall about when he were about 20, I think, 21. And he were ranked number 10 then. Well, he's number 9 now, so he hasn't moved that far up fucking ladder, has he? He's number 9 ranked in Britain. Gorman's number 10. Right. Then you've got Sokolowski, Fabio Wardley, Tom Little, Dickinson, Sandland, Cash Ali. Cash Ali 15-1. Is he only 27, Cash Ali? Jesus, looks about 45. Well, I'd like to see Cash Ali against Dave Allen. That's what I'd like to see. And I'd like to see Dave go about finding what level he's at. You can't just keep fighting these plumbers that come over, or Tom Dallas, then jumping in with Yoker and people like that, and Ortiz, Dillian Whyte and people like that. You can't do that. You've got to find a consistent level in this game now. I'd like to think I know a little bit about boxing, and Dave Allen needs to go and find a level. Go and fight Cash Ali, because if you beat Cash Ali you get a belt and you start finding a level. But if he loses against Cash Ali, it's game over, isn't it? You end up like Spencer Fearon, trying to find your way in boxing as a pundit, or trying to promote yourself outside the ring. Now, Dave Allen, in my opinion, needs to stop messing around, knocking around with school kids, messing around running about in other people's gyms holding pads for people that are coming in because they want to go on pads with him, and he needs to start knuckling down and taking advice from people. Knuckle down and train. You should be training your hardest and resting. That's what you should be doing, instead of messing about on social media or trying to take people on pads. You put all your energies into your training, and I go at it one last time, because if David Allen actually sits and looks in the mirror and asks himself, have I really done a proper camp? Now, a proper camp would be walking to your gym 3 sessions a day, 1.5 miles to gym from where you live. Walk it there, do your session and walk back. You don't have to be picked up and dropped off by your trainer. Walk there, walk back. Be a man wanting running about. You've got to go to the very bottom and start again. There's no shortcuts to success. If you want shortcuts to success, you end up like Dave Allen. He's got a box rec picture here. Why don't he put the picture that he's walking about with now with them glasses on? You put a picture up of you with glasses on, and you look at yourself, say, I'm 27-year-old, I've got bad headaches and I'm wearing these glasses here. I look a right wrong un. That's what he needs to do. He needs to be shamed into it. Have a good looking mirror. Have a good looking mirror, David, at yourself and say, I've done it my way, but how has it worked out? How has it worked out? Hey? You know what I mean? You're getting beat by David Price. I mean, come on. David Price, he not only beat you, he looked like Kenny Norton on night. David Price has just took you to school, won every round for 10 rounds and made you quit. David Price, and you're in the shape of your life. And then after the fight, you're wearing a t-shirt that says champion on. Forget all of that PR crap. Do you want to be Tommy Fury? Or do you want to be Dave Allen the boxer? Or do you want to be Dave Allen the funny man? What do you want to be? Reality TV? Or everybody's mate doing selfies for 3 hours after it shows? Yeah, there's no wrong with working on your profile, but come on, put the training in. You weren't fit for that Dave Allen fight. You weren't throwing for the David Price fight. You weren't throwing no leather. Harsh words, but you need shaming into it. Running up and down country on trains and having your mates driving you up and down, everybody running about for you is no good. You go back to the beginning, you get up in the morning, you do a run. You get rid of all entourage and you go on your own and you find out about yourself. You don't need people patting you on back or gazing up to you. Knocking about with kids who should be at school. You should be setting an example and going and training on your own. If you're going to train down at Steffi Bull's, train at Steffi Bull's gym. But do the job properly. Go to 3 sessions a day, eat properly and sleep properly. And get rid of all hangers on. Get rid of them all and go again. Start again and go and get an area title belt and go from beginning. If you're going to go with Steffi Bull, go with him. Get him to get you an area level. He believes in all that, Steffi. He believes in all that. Area level, English, British, Commonwealth, European, World Champion. But only thing with Steffi is he goes area level, English, and then he might fluke a British, and that's it. After British level, he's at his depth. You go again and you start again. You get a new trainer. You get rid of all them around you that are patting you on the back because somebody's having an influence on you. You get rid of your social media. You come off it altogether and you go again. You start again. Otherwise, you're just going to be sat here in 10 years after you've probably done another 150 rounds, been pinged from pillar to post, and you're even looking at doing BKB or something like that, or you've had a go at UFC or MMA or whatever, anything to stop you going and getting a fucking job. So start again and go do the job properly. Go start fighting journeymen and get a ranking or something and go for an area title. Go fight Cash Alley and get it mixed, because you fought Jason Gavin 3.5 years ago and you've gone back to that level. Since then, since Jason Gavin, you beat Nick Webb and Brown, that's it. Good wins, but what happened between the Brown win to the prize fight. In that 3 months, something has happened. I don't know what, but you've gone backwards. Dave Allen's gone backwards from the Lucas Brown win to the Price loss. That 3 months there, something's happened. I don't know what, but all I was hearing were talk about Povetkin and Joshua and all that, and putting yourself in that mix, when in reality, the fight before Brown, you were life and death with Bracamonte. That's what you were, life and death with Bracamonte. Do you know what I mean? Life and death. So, it is what it is. Take it serious and don't waste people's time. I mean, how many trainers you had now? How many trainers has Dave Allen had now? Have a look here. Trainers he's had here. You're going to go back to Steffi Bull, go back to Steffi Bull. Don't flirt around him in his gym. You go back, don't you? It's easy access for you. You don't have to pay any expenses out. Use your loaf. You're not daft. Don't make out you daft Dave. Everybody's mate. Take my advice. You are not daft. You're very cunning. You're not behind the door. You go train in the local gym. You know, your style ain't going to change now, is it, David? Your style's not going to change. So, it's what it is. So, but my opinion, Dave Allen from Doncaster, funny lad, but area level. Area level. David Price, former British title holder, former. Now David Price, before I finish off here, David Price, right. David Price was a British champion . David Price was a British champion 7 years ago. 7 years ago, and he's never won anything above a British level since. So he was a British champion 7 years ago, right? He actually won it over 7 years ago against Sam Sexton. He beat Sam Sexton for the British title. He's also beat John McDermott same year for English. So he's English, British and Commonwealth, right? English, British and Commonwealth. Now, his best win's Audley Harrison 7 years ago. So if a former British champion, like I said, is beating Dave Allen for every round, Dave Allen's not British level, is he? Because the British level guy at the moment is De Barney, walked straight through Dave Allen, which is a shame. But David take that money for right pound notes. But are we talking pound notes or are we talking legacy here? Because when you're putting your name in mix to fight Povetkins and that, and you're conning the public, and this is harsh words to say about somebody I know, but I think Dave Allen's conned his way to a few quid. Conned his way through social media. And if you say anything, you're a hater, you're a hater. I'm telling it as I see it. You're not fought Tom Little, because if you lose against Tom Little, you're going nowhere. But Tom Little and Dave Allen and Cash Ali, they are all, and Sokolowski, they're all about level. They're all about level, them lot. Camille Sokolowski, Tom Little, Dave Allen and Cash Ali. They should all fight each other. All of them. But if people are saying to me that Dave Allen's above area level, I want to know on what level. If people are then going to say, well, he's been in with Ortiz, he's been in with Yoka, he's been in with White, he's been in with Price, I will then reply, lost every single round against them 4 guys. Lost every single round. If I fought all them guys, I'd lose every single round, wouldn't I? I'm just going on statistics here. If you're going to be a boxer, you've got to take it serious. You can't be laughing and joking and all that and being everybody's mate. You've got to turn your phone off if you want promoters to take you seriously. That's what you got to do. Turn your fucking phone off. Get rid of all dickheads in your life. Get rid of all hangers on, and you've got to live like a fucking monk, like Carl Froch used to. You've got to live like a fucking monk. Alright? Like a monk. That's what you've got to do. Live like a monk. Alright? So, harsh words, but I don't suffer fools gladly with this boxing. You live like a monk if you want to be a champion. Alright? Live like a monk. Get rid of the clowns. Live like a monk. So, peace out. Keep on trucking. Keep supporting boxing. Shout out to Climber Cool, SYM Metals, South Yorkshire Packaging Services. Thank you for backing the channel. We are flying. 2,000 plus subscribers now, and things are looking good. So all the most said that we weren't going to get to this level, unlucky. We're here and we're moving forward. I want to thank everybody for backing the channel. We tell it as we see it, and that's that. Peace out. Keep on trucking. Shout out to all them that have need to like and subscribe for your Porky face. So.
Yeah, he was holding my cue. I was holding my cue.
That's all, folks.